Hello, everybody, and welcome to another topic of the week. A little bit late, blame the marathon pain-isode. Not an issue. We're still here, and we're still ready with another topic. First things first, of course, standard preamble. Thanks to everybody who contributed last week, which was on GW's communication and their ask for feedback on what they should do for their advent calendar. And, just discussing what other baby steps in communication Games Workshop could take. Special thanks to Victor and Tyler, who I think had the call outs for things that I would really love, and that is to bring back some interesting Age of Sigmar battle reports from Warhammer specific, or from, Games Workshop specifically. And not just any bat rep. What I want to see from them, and I think that they both mentioned this, is those battle reports that only they could do. Big, cool, massive, or just really detailed battle reports on the incredible terrain and scenery that they have available, where they could recreate, just really cool moments from the history of Warhammer. And they do some of it statically. They have these displays set up at Warhammer World. Just actually play the game, move the figs around. Those would be so awesome, because it's the kind of thing that we really can't duplicate at home. And, we can have battle reports, and don't get me wrong, I love watching plenty of YouTube battle reports. But seeing those kind of event battle reports are things that are really hard for us to replicate in our basements or garages or even in stores. And it's something they could do a lot easier. So I would love to see that. So I think we should all send them some emails to that email address that they list in the video, asking for those big, cool narrative battle reports. All right, so that was last week's topic. As usual, that will be linked down below. You can check that out. But this week's topic of the week is actually an extension of something Victor had done a video on. And it was, what is wargaming to you? And it was a really cool video. I will link Victor's video as well as the original video he's referencing, so you can go back, credit where credit's due. He did it in response to a challenge and a really cool video. And I want to link both of those below, so you'll be able to see all of that down there. Check them out. Check out those original videos. They're really cool. And so the topic is, what is wargaming to you? Why do you wargame? What do you like about it? And I really do love this hobby. I first got introduced to this game, as I've said before, back in '97, so I've been doing it for a little while, although there are plenty of people who've been doing it a lot longer. And that doesn't give me any special credit. I'm just giving you the background. But why do I like it? I think for me, if I was to sort of rate myself, I really primarily love just collecting the things and doing the hobby and painting and challenging myself and all that. I think there's something incredibly rewarding to me about doing it. I love taking what is nothing, that is to say, what isn't much, what's just something in this box, right? This is just some bits in here. And, out of the other side of it, you get, a completed fig ready to go, and something you've done. It's something you've created that you did yourself. And I think that's really incredibly rewarding and one of my favorite parts about the hobby. But it's also, I think, and it'd be hard to pick one of these that's really the most important, but the other thing that's great is, obviously, for me, it's a chance to get together with friends and to have this shared experience and to, have a good punch up in a way that doesn't actually result in teeth getting knocked out of your head. It's obviously a great way to hang out with your closest friends, and I really do. The guys that I game with, I really love them. They're great guys, and it's in a lot of the cases, it's some of my only chance to still see them on a regular basis is when we get together and we play some Warhammer, or Malifaux, or Mordheim, Age of Sigmar, or whatever. And so those war games become, a reason to get together, and I appreciate that. I also like it's just a fairly fun thing. Let me just say that. What is wargaming? It's a lot of fun. Playing the game, collecting the stuff, hunting on eBay or whatever to find a good steal, putting them together. And just the whole thing is honestly a really fun hobby. And it has a sense of reward throughout all of it that I don't think a lot of other hobbies have. The only other hobby I have that really has that same passion and reward is probably role-playing games. What can I say? I like games. And I think it's the sense of creation and achievement in what you've done and the community aspect of both of those that make me really love those two things. So, yeah, that's why I love wargaming. But why do you love wargaming? Put it down below, make a video, talk about it. I think it's really important to put out there the positivity about this hobby. It's easy to get lost in the negativity of being upset at a particular release or a price or any of those things. And it's not that those are invalid. They're all, most of them are perfectly justified complaints. But I think it's also important sometimes to recognize all the great hours and enjoyment we get out of this and to just talk for a minute about why we really love this hobby. And frankly, the only reason it can piss us off is because we care so much. If we didn't care, then you don't complain, right? So there you go. What does wargaming mean to you? Why do you love it? That's the topic of the week. Can't wait to see your responses. Super excited. As always, I will link all the response videos down below so you can always come back to this and see all of them if you got any questions. Okay? Look forward to the responses, and as always, we'll see you next time.